a small content creator in 2024, you've probably wondered at some stage how you can start making money. Maybe you've even thought that it's not actually possible as a smaller creator and that you need 100,000 subscribers before you actually start earning decent revenue. But as usual, I'm here to tell you today that that is not the case and you can start earning money as a smaller content creator right now. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about 5 different ways that you can start earning money as a smaller content creator in 2024. For those of you who are new here, my name is Kaylee and I'm a beauty and fashion photographer based near Sydney, Australia, but I'm also a content creator and I started this channel a few years ago to talk about all things content creation, business, social media, and freelancing. And as I mentioned, we are going to be going through a few of the different ways you can start earning money as a smaller creator on YouTube, on Instagram, virtually any social media site or platform that you utilize. We're going to be going through some of the ways that you can start earning money this year. And without further rambling, let's get into it. One of the first ways I'm going to mention that you can start earning money as a smaller creator is actually one that I think flies under the radar quite a bit these days, even still, because it's actually a method that doesn't really mean you have to have a big social media presence. And this particular method of earning revenue is called UGC, and that means user generated content. So UGC is actually becoming a really popular method for brands to actually start utilizing for their marketing. And this is mainly across social media streams. So in particular, you'll see this on TikTok or on Instagram. And it essentially means that these brands are commissioning either content creators or influencers to actually create content for their social media channels, not for the influencer themselves. So essentially that means you're being commissioned to create content for these brands to put on their social media channels. So I'm just going to use an example of Sony. And in this example, Sony potentially want to get a photographer or they want to get a content creator to film a reel of them taking photos with their newest camera. And then Sony would then utilize that content on their own social media feeds. So in turn, they're paying these content creators to do that work and to do that kind of marketing material. And then that material gets handed back to Sony for them to utilize on their social media platforms. So in a more traditional sense of working with brands, I think most people are under the impression that it's mainly sponsorship or ad integrations, things like that, especially on YouTube, but it is not always the case. And you really can push for this UGC content and pitch to brands as a smaller creator. You do not need a huge following to start earning money from these ventures, and you really can go for jobs like this earlier on and starting off as a smaller creator. So definitely don't discount this kind of method from earning revenue, because this is becoming a really popular method for a lot of brands to utilize for their own marketing. So in terms of how to reach out to these brands, I'd love to do more videos on pitching in particular and more videos based around this, but pitching is of course one of those ways to get these brands' attention, really start to make a portfolio of the content that you've already created potentially, or even just do something as tagging them and trying to get their attention on social media accounts. So for example, if you're using a Sony camera for your photographs or your video or anything like that on social media, tag them, tag Sony, tag the Sony account from the country you're actually in as well, and make sure that you're trying to get your work in front of them. That's a really good first step to getting these brands' attention on your work. So the next way I'd recommend for smaller creators to start earning revenue is to actually utilize affiliate marketing services. Now, I've definitely talked about affiliate marketing on here before and platforms that you can utilize, but in particular, I'm talking about ones that are either quite big like Amazon. They really do have a good chance of earning you some dollars because they're such big platforms and you can virtually get anything on Amazon. So utilizing these affiliate links is a really good way to start earning some revenue. You can do this via Instagram or via Linktree, I should say, and you can also use this on YouTube. If you're a YouTube creator, you can put these links in the description boxes of your YouTube videos. Now, if you're unaware of what an affiliate link is, it is essentially a recommendation to a product that you use and you would like to recommend to others to use. And basically what you do is you grab a link. So for example, if there's a camera that I use, I would then generate a link through the Amazon affiliate program so people can actually follow that link and purchase that camera or purchase something else similar on Amazon, and then I would actually receive a very small commission for that. So it's basically just like recommending your favorite products and having those affiliate links in tow. That's a really good way to start earning some dollars from that particular method. Now, one thing I would recommend is to have a mix of platforms. So obviously, like I mentioned, Amazon's a really great one and there's very low entry requirements for that. But the other kinds of affiliate programs I really want you to look into are some of the higher paying affiliate programs. Now, depending on the affiliate programs, some of them will have different requirements of what you need to actually enter them. But for example, I know that TubeBuddy and Squarespace in particular have really high payout figures for if you were to only get 1 or 2 signups a month. So I really recommend looking into those affiliate programs. But like I said, it may depend on their requirements for entry into those programs. And I know in particular that Squarespace do actually have a pretty strict criteria, for example, but there are other affiliate programs out there that you can look into that have higher paying amounts. It's good to have a mix of those as well, because if you do, for example, get one person signing up to, say, a subscription service that you use and you love, then if it's a higher paying affiliate program, you may not need as many people to sign up per month to earn as much money. So it's definitely a recommendation to have a mix of those affiliate programs going. The next way you can start earning money as a smaller creator is by creating some digital products. Now, there are so many different ways to create digital products these days and so many different types of digital products that you can offer, whether that's an ebook created through Canva or presets created via Photoshop or Lightroom, whatever it is that you want to create, as long as it's relevant to your niche and to your content creation, it's definitely an avenue you should utilize to earn money as a smaller creator, especially because it's good to have different streams of revenue. And this is just one extra stream of revenue that you can start having from the beginning. You can start making these digital products via platforms like Canva. It's really easy to do these days. For example, even if you wanted to do digital stationery and things like that, it's a really good way to do it via a platform like Canva, and you can easily sell these products on a website or whatever platform you prefer to use. Now, the next way you can earn money as a smaller creator is by brand sponsorships and ad integrations. So like I mentioned previously, the more traditional road of working with brands as a content creator or influencer is to have them sponsor a post on your channel or your page or your account, whatever platform you're using. And then you can also do things like ad integrations, which are very popular here on YouTube. So you can have a short ad segment at the beginning of a YouTube video or middle of a YouTube video, wherever you decide to place it, and a brand will pay you for that. Again, the best way to reach out to some of these brands is by pitching and to really get your work in front of them. But quite often you'll find as your channel grows or as your accounts grow, you may get these inquiries from different brands. So it always helps to have more of a business email attached to your accounts if that's the direction you want to head in. Now, I can 100% say that even with this channel of only 5,000 subscribers at the moment, I have still had lots of brand inquiries for advertisements and integrations on my channel. So definitely don't discount this way of earning method, even as a smaller creator. You do not need 100,000 subscribers to go ahead and earn some of these brand deals. You can actually start negotiating on these very, very early on. And then the last method that I'm going to talk about today as to how to earn money as a smaller creator is by earning from YouTube ad revenue or AdSense in general. So AdSense is actually a program that you can join with through Google, and this is actually tied through to YouTube revenue. So if you have a YouTube channel and you meet the YouTube monetization requirements, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 365 days, you can start earning revenue through your YouTube videos and based on advertisers and ad placements. This is also something you can join up with if you have a blog and you want to place ads on your blog. So if you prefer to write and that's your form of content creation, that's another way you can actually start earning money through that. Now, I will say that YouTube ad revenue and AdSense in general doesn't tend to be too high, especially as a smaller creator or just starting out essentially, but you can definitely build on it, and it's just another stream of income to add to the many other streams that I've talked about today and others that are out there to really help build yourself an income as a content creator. It's definitely not a source of income that I would rely on forever, because it does change and a lot of the time it doesn't last forever in terms of your highs and lows. It can be like this quite often from month to month, but I do recommend getting on board with it if you are already a YouTube content creator and you do hit those targets, or if you're a blogger and you're trying to find another way to make money. It's just another little bit of passive income that tends to come through each month, and I definitely recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and let me know down in the comments section below how you like to earn your revenue or what streams you like to utilize as a content creator, and especially as a smaller content creator, because I'd love to know. I think it's really important that we are more open about this kind of stuff, especially as smaller creators as well, and really help each other on this journey to having a full-time income, because there's a lot of people out there that want to be full-time content creators and there's a lot of hurdles that sometimes you need to jump through along the way. So I feel like being more open about this kind of content, and in particular your earnings, is a really great way to help other people follow their dreams of becoming content creators. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel already, make sure you do, because I'll be posting a lot more videos like this one in future. But thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.